Okay, I'll get it. Yeah. Hey, everybody. You know who that is. It's Mr. Billy Crystal. Now you're executive producing and you're starring in a new show on AppleTV Plus. It's called Before. It's scary. Critics are calling it horror.
It's unnerving.
Unnerving.
You've been watching the show?
Yes. I understand that the idea for the series came from you.
Yeah.
What was it, and how? What inspired you?
It's a very circuitous route to getting to what Before is. My grandma, her family came from Russia here, and before she passed away, she made these tapes, audio tapes, which was very good thinking because after she's gone, you can't make the tapes. So she made these audio tapes. You know, it's always when you say, you know, I did it in front of a live audience. Of course. So she made these tapes about her life and how the family came to America with incredible stuff. So I started developing a show with my dear friend Eric Roth, who's an Oscar-winning writer, Forrest Gump and Killers of the Flower Moon. He's amazing. And the show was originally called Deathbed. Fun title. But it was a drama about a very old man, a 100-year-old guy, who's giving his caregiver a list of names of people that he wanted to come to where he was staying, and it was a mystery about who all these people were. So there'd be decades of who this guy was, and different people could play him as he got older. It was a really interesting, but we could never break what it was. In the interim, my son-in-law gave me this book called Life Before Life, which was really fascinating. It's about kids who present with past life experiences, right? They're 2 or 3 years old. They say, "You're not my mommy. Where's my mom? I want to go back to my other family," right? Because I had given him this book called The Search for Bridie Murphy. Do you remember this book?
No.
All right, Bridie Murphy was a true story. 28-year-old woman goes into hypnosis and describes in full detail her life as Bridie Murphy in a town in Ireland 200 years before. And it was fascinating. It was really fascinating. So I gave him this book, and he gave me this book about life before life. So we're in a writing meeting, and we weren't getting anywhere with this 100-year-old guy thing. I said, no, wait a second. What if he's not 100? What if he's 8? But he still has these memories. How spooky would that be? And so that became the genesis of what happened when Eric brought in a wonderful writer named Sarah Thorpe, who took what we gave her and created this incredibly dark, strange, surreal world. And when she's talking about Dr. Eli Adler, who I would play, I said, well, you know what? I want to play him.
We have a clip here. What do we need
Eli
to know?
is now losing his mind a little bit, trying to
child
solve the
psychiatrist.
Yes, I'm a pediatric psychiatrist dealing with this amazing young actor named Jacoby Jupe, who plays Noah. And they're about to transfer him to an institution. I can't figure out what's going on with him. I'm a doctor who's based in science and facts. This kid is throwing me for a loop, and I feel like there's something else happening because why did he come to me? What's the pull with me and him? Something is going on. And I come to his foster mother, who's played wonderfully by Rosie Perez.
Jim.
Oh, Daddy.
We gotta stop that transfer.
You shouldn't be here.
Listen to me. That facility in Ithaca, they can't help Noah.
Oh, but you can.
That seizure was caused by getting closer to his trauma.
No. It was a result of getting closer to you.
Do you really want Noah to spend the rest of his life as a ward of the state? Do you have any idea what happens to those kids? They're medicated, pacified, locked in, institutionalized. That's not treatment. That's maintenance. Do you really want that for Noah?
Of course not. Well, what am I supposed to do, huh? No one over there is helping him, and you're surely not helping him. Ever since he's met you, he's only gotten worse. Oh, my...
There's a reason he has that birthmark.
Please, you need to leave now.
There's a reason why he found me. We're connected.
We're going to take another break, but we're going to be right back with more Billy Crystal, everybody.